the Upkeep for Monday, February 12th, 2024.
That's right. It's all of the Magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And we're kicking off this week's news with news from this past weekend, which was the regional championships. We had 3 of them all around the world.
Yeah, we had the Canadian regional championships, the U.S. regional championships, and Japan and Korea's regional championships.
Excellent. So everybody was playing Modern this past weekend to get them qualified for Pro Tour Modern Horizons 3.
Wow.
Which will be in Amsterdam this year. Very exciting.
Wow.
World Championship spots were also on the line. But let's start things off with the U.S. Regional Championship, which took place in Denver.
Yeah, it had 1,300 players.
Wow.
And Min Win with Teamer Rhinos took down the whole thing.
Congratulations to Min Win. Took down Aiden Lamson with Living End in the finals. They both get a spot at the World Championship and, of course, that upcoming Pro Tour. Let's take a look at the metagame from Denver.
So Teamer Rhinos was by far the most popular deck this weekend in Denver, being 21% of the field.
Wow.
The next most popular deck only had 12%. That was Golgari Yawgmoth.
That's a huge drop off there.
Yeah, but very interestingly, Living End had a great weekend. It's actually on the metagame. A lot of times it's down there with other,
yeah.
But it was the 4th most popular deck at 6%, which just goes to show exactly how varied the Modern metagame is right now.
It's interesting too because Rakdos Scam is coming in there at 5th and at 6.1%, and that was kind of the deck that was of the deck of the last Modern cycle. So
yeah.
How the mighty have fallen, honestly.
Yoshihiko Ikawa took down the Champions Cup in Japan with Living End.
Yay, congratulations.
He went 9-2-1 in the Swiss and then only dropped a single game throughout the entire top 8.
Holy cow.
Rakdos Evoke was the most popular deck in Japan and Korea.
Interesting.
Being 12.8% of the field. But again, such a small slice.
Seriously.
Teamer Rhinos was the 2nd most popular deck there with 8.9% of the field. And we don't see Living End until 5th at 7%.
But Living End was the most represented deck on day 2 of the metagame at the Champions Cup, representing 16.7% of the field there. So a good deck choice for the weekend for sure.
Well, I mean, that's only further corroborated by the Canadian result.
That is right. Congratulations to Ulysse Gagnon Paradis, who defeated 479 players with what else but Living End.
Wow, what a weekend for Living End.
Yeah, let's take a look at the top 8 from face-to-face games regional championship there. We have Azorius Prison.
Wow.
Interesting.
2 copies of that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
We've got 2 copies of Teamer Rhinos.
3 copies.
3 copies, as well as a Teamer Mid-Range.
And a Domain Rhinos.
Some people were calling this Rainbow Rhinos this past
Rainbow
weekend.
Rhinos.
Which I thought was very cute.
That is very cute.
And of course, Living End in the hands of our champion there for the Canadian Regional Championships.
Wow.
So Modern is looking kind of interesting. I mean, the Rhinos are looking to try and stomp all over everything, that's for sure. But Living End
says the graveyard says no.
Yeah. I would like to raise you destroying all of your Rhinos and bringing back everything from the graveyard. So that's a wrap of the regional championships, everybody.
The best of 3 qualifier play-in is on Arena this Friday. It's Murders at Karlov Manor sealed.
Exciting.
The qualifier weekend itself is this weekend, which is also Karlov Manor limited. The top finishers in the February qualifier weekend earn an invitation to the Pro Tour and the Arena Championship.
If you want more data, by the way, on how to do well at the best of 3 qualifier play-in this weekend, make sure to listen to our full-length episode, Good Luck High Five, this week. We're going to do a draft data and limited data deep dive on Murders at Karlov Manor and find out how you can get that win percentage up if you've been struggling in limited and ahead of qualifier weekend this weekend. So be sure to check that out. It releases publicly on Thursday, everybody, on Wednesday for all of our patrons. Well, that's all the magical news we have for you this week, everybody. You can support this show and all of our content over on patreon.com/GLHF Magic. And, have a good week.